First Chronicles, thank you, chapter 12, verse 32. And the children of Issachar, which were men that do what? They had understanding of the times to know what's Israel. Change Israel there to Nigeria. Change Israel there to the world. The times you live, put your name there. That to know what Samuel, to know what Isaac, to know what Grace ought to do. They had understanding. The heads of them were 200 and all their brethren were at their command. They had what? Understanding. It is common sense for you to have understanding of your life and know the direction to flow in the times we live in. Common sense. This year's common sense might be a bit different from what you know, but this very important. Have understanding of your life and the times we live in. Come on, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Guess what? It is not prophecy. It is common sense. Many people are going to lose their jobs in the times we are going into. Many people will become useless very soon. Simply because they do not understand the times they live in. I told a young man long ago in Port Harcourt, I said, you are very good at repairing generators right now. Powerful. But you know what? Very soon, you are going to be jobless if you do not understand your profession early enough and upgrade your skills to something else. He said, how? I said, because the time will soon come when we will not need generators again. Do you get what I'm saying? The time will soon come when we will no more need generators. Have an understanding of the times we live in. Everybody, please help yourself by paying close attention to everything I'm going to be saying here this morning. 2026. A lot of people will be poorer this year. Do not wait for the economy to get good. You become smarter. Do not wait for things to get better. You should become better. The money in the world will never reduce, sir. Rather, it will increase. Hello? Hello? What's the budget of Nigeria right now? What's the figures? Let me confirm that. I know it's about 50 something trillion or so. Please get me the exact figures. I want to compare something. 50 something trillion, if I'm not mistaken. Get me the exact figures. Our 2026 budget. The exact figures of our 2026 budget. Why are you wasting time? This is a very simple thing. Use your phone. Don't have see, that's the upgrade I'm talking about. Some of you up to now, you are still living in 1970. Information is not that difficult anymore. None of you have gotten it. What? 58.18 trillion. Get me the budget for Buhari's last tenure in office. That's 2000 and what? Okay, sorry. Start by this. Get me the budget for Tinubu's 2025. Get me the budget. This is 58.18, isn't it? Get me the budget for Tinubu. Another person. Glo. Get me the budget for Buhari's 2000 and okay, get me 2022. 2025. 54.99 trillion. 54.99 trillion. Right? Hello? Come on, everybody. Hello? 2025 was sweat for many people. Is that true? One of the toughest years in Nigeria was 2025. Fuel problem, food price skyrocket. Pew. But the budget was 54.99 trillion. What was 2022 budgets? 16. 39. 2022, right, was 16.39 trillion. Between 2025 and 2022, which one did we complain the most? The budget of 54 trillion had more complaint than the budget of 16 trillion. How do you explain that? Money did not reduce. Money increased, but some people became poorer. Because money flows in a direction. Somebody is not here today. Oh. The remaining 38 trillion flowed into some people's pockets. So some people became richer and some people became poorer. So our nation spent more. And guess what? This year we are going to spend 58 trillion. I did not say million, no. We did not say billion, no. In case some of you don't understand. The thing is giving some of you headache already. Sorry. Take Panadol Extra. It is trillion naira. That is what your country is going to spend. So the money in the world is never going to reduce. But some people will keep getting poorer. Please, can you help yourself and pay attention? Are you here? Are you here? Help me slap someone and say, are you listening? The money in the world will not reduce. It is increasing. So what are you going to do? Position yourself to get it. Am I talking to someone? Position yourself to get. So anybody that is deceiving you that things are getting harder, but money is increasing. And guess what? You will be surprised that the 58 trillion we are talking about, when we reach September, the president will submit an application for supplementary budget and say, we need more money. We want to upgrade it to 60 something trillion. Then we will borrow another 15 trillion from China as usual. The owners of Nigeria. And then they will give us willingly in exchange for all of you. This year alone, Nigeria borrowed several trillions. Sorry, last year. And I know we might still borrow again this year. So that means money will keep coming in. The question is, what is going to be your position in the distribution of wealth in 2026? I'm quiet so that you will think. Think about yourself. It's a question I ask you. What's going to be my position in the distribution of wealth? If you miss this service, you have missed something massive in 2026. Are you hearing me? If you miss this service, if you miss a bit of this service, you have missed something massive in 2026. So, there is always money flowing. But it flows to the direction of people who are positioned to receive it. And the way you position is not by praying and fasting. Enlarge the place of thy tent. That is how to position yourself. Give us the scripture now. Isaiah 54. Enlarge the place of your tent. Enlarge it. Enlarge the place of your tent. Where are you dwelling right now? What business are you doing now? How is money coming to you now? Enlarge it to collect more. Come on. Are you getting that? Enlarge the place of thy tent and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitation. Spare not. Another translation says, don't consider anything. Don't consider. Spare not. Lengthen your cords and strengthen thy stakes. Enlarge it. What you are doing right now is bringing money from this direction. Spread it. Let money, because money is flowing in every direction. Come on, are you hearing me? Money is coming from every direction. But are you positioned to receive from every direction? Or it is just that direction? I'm sorry. The way money was coming to you in 2025 cannot be the only way money will come to you in 2026. Else you will become poorer. You know why? Because there are bigger forces competing for this money. You must enlarge. You had 20 customers in 2025. If you stay with those 20 customers, I bet you will become poorer. You know why? Because there are more people that will start that same business with you and they will convince like 12 or 10 of those your customers to join them. So you have become poorer. Come on, are you here? Are you here with me? So can't you see that you must enlarge the place of your tent? So you think you are the only one that have the idea? You are doing a job right now. I am sorry, there is another person in training right now that might be more skilled than you. He might soon show up and your boss will say, as if this one will make more sense. I'm sorry. You see why you need to enlarge the place of your tent? Come on. Are you here with me? That is why even while on the job, you must enlarge your tent by making yourself more relevant. Let your boss see that, see me, I have more value to present to the organization than just this thing I'm doing. Because every organization is looking for the most valuable people. I have a job vacancy right now. I was telling my wife. I told her, I said, look at this vacancy and we are ready to pay well. We are ready to pay very well. Very, very well. Like very well. But guess what? We have not seen someone that qualified to fill up the position since we kept the vacancy. But many people are looking for that money. There are some of you here that 100K, 150K is good salary for you on monthly basis right now. But the question is, do you have the skill sets to be employed into that position? That's the problem. I am willing to pay now. Now, I'm ready to employ you today. But the question is, do you have the skill sets? Enlarge the place of your tent, else you will soon become irrelevant. Money is not the problem. Oh. Are you positioned to collect the money? You see that your business. If you do not enlarge the place of your tent, it might soon become irrelevant. Because our world is a fast-paced world. You can pride yourself now. You see, there are businesses, you see, when you think fast, when you enlarge the place of your thinking, you see a need to quickly enlarge and think faster. Someone asked me, he said, I said, you see, one business that does not make sense in this time that we live in is a business I was into. You can see money now, but it does not have much future. Should I tell you what that business is? Photography business. You know why? You know why? Because you can now generate a better picture with your phone than in the studio. So why should I go to studio? Hello? Is it not true? In the studio, you need to do makeup. In the studio, you need to change your clothes. But with your phone, you don't need to make up. You don't need a fine clothes. Your phone will give you a fine clothes. The clothes you have never worn in your life, you will wear it and post online. It's a fast-paced world. It's a fast-paced world. And look at this guy. The picture that is on his handbill that he's using, he does not even have a company t-shirt. But he wore company t-shirt with his company name on his handbill. His company name is boldly written and he was sharing clothes for people. And he has not even produced the company clothes physically. So what is that? Can a studio give you that? No, it's an advancement. So if you are into such a business now, you now begin to think. Think faster than others. Else you will soon run out of business. You soon run out of business. Do you know that even music production, these days, many music producers will soon run out of business. You know why? There are now apps that can produce your music for you. And it sounds nicer than when you enter studio. Come on. Are you hearing me? What is that? A fast-paced world. Now, they are waiting for you to bring your money. But a smarter person has thought that, hey, see, the people that are in charge of this thing are also producers. But they are producers that have thought faster. That, hey, I cannot continue staying in this shop like this and waiting for people to come. They went into programming. They programmed this whole studio inside an app and started selling the app. Now people are now downloading the app and producing their music themselves. So the guy that has not enlarged the place of his tent will become poor. I was telling my wife yesterday, I said, see all those things people are doing in your business place. You are plaiting hair. Very soon, you will soon run out of business if you do not think. Because we will soon not need anybody to touch anybody's hair again. There are now hair plaiting machine. Press the style. Bim, put your hair there. Quick, and it's faster. So, if she does not think fast, give her a few years, the shop will have to close. Because when I see a place that there is a machine that I can put my hair, and within 15 minutes, I have planned the style I need. Why should I go and sit down for 5 hours? Do they plait it for 5 hours? More than. Who wants to go through that? I saw something. I saw something in Dubai where barbing salon, where they will just put the hair. It happens in one. I did not see anybody enter there for more than 1 minute. Put the hair there, and your style is done, and you go away. Please, if there is something like that, will you go and sit down and then clip at hear you? Is what I'm saying too high for some of you? Is it too high for some of you? I am saying enlarge your thinking now. Enlarge your thinking now. You see, what are we saying? It is time to enlarge your way of thinking. Think for the future. Position your business for the future. Ask yourself, this job I am doing, does it have a future? My friend, who was my best man, called me from the UK when he first went with his family. He said, man of God, I don't understand though. He said, I entered a restaurant with my family today to eat. And we sat down. And a robot was coming to serve us. I did not see anybody. He said, I was first scared. Because I saw a robot just showing up. He said, I pressed the menu, and while waiting for them to bring it, the table was where I made all the menu. No human being was attending to me. And then when I finished, I saw a robot showing up and welcome me and drop the food. So all the human beings that their job is serving food, where are they? Will they become richer? They will become poorer because they did not enlarge their thinking. Such people now, they should have, while working there, begin to think how to program robots to serve food instead of serving food. Skill sets. Yes. The only way you will not become poorer is if you enlarge your thinking, as the Bible just said. Enlarge your thinking. But you know my problem. A lot of us Christians, when we hear these things, you know what we say? Now antichrists. Now antichrist. That is my problem. Hello everybody. Please, if you are here and you are a Christian and you do not know anything about computer, you do not know anything about artificial intelligence, you might not have a future. You see, this 2026, make it your goal to get that knowledge and that skill, because the future of almost everything we are doing. You see, when internet came, a lot of believers saw it as demonic. And then it took over and toppled the church and somersaulted the church and hit us on the ground. Why? And took a mass number of people out of the church before the church now started running towards internet. That time we called television devil's box. I went to many churches. I sent people to many churches back then and said, we want to build free websites for churches. And some of the pastors looked at my team and told them, will you get out of my office? You want us to put the word of God in that demonic space where you people do nonsense. That's the internet. But today, that same internet, when COVID came, we found out that that's the only place we can now preach. Now, another one has come that we are already calling demonic. It is artificial intelligence. AI, right? AI is going to achieve in the next 5 years what the internet has not been able to achieve for 40 years. If you are wise, the fastest place to make money now is using AI. Hello? Some of you are lost. Are you lost? Are you lost? I am telling you what will help you. It's 2026, isn't it? I'm telling you where money is. Where money is. Get on the internet. Whatever it is you are doing. Everything has a place there. Everything. I saw something interesting. Do you know? Do you know that people can now type with their mind, especially crippled people? You can type with their mind now. Someone on wheelchair can now control his wheelchair with his mind. Like turn left. The wheelchair knows when to turn left or right. Some shallow Christians, as I'm saying, they say it's on a demonic now. That is the fastest way we reason. Demonic. It's not demonic. It is mind control. But we quickly, please, hello. Can Satan create things? Does he have the power to create? He cannot, have it. That means everything the devil does is only using what God creates. Do we agree with that? So be slow before you ascribe anything to Satan. God gives men wisdom to build the earth. Now you are going into 2026. I want to ask you. I know what I'm saying is going to be a bit discouraging to some of you. But what is your future in the scheme of things? You can be on a job right now. I want you to ask yourself on that job, what is my future on the job? What is my future on the job? Now, when you ask this question, you will begin to develop yourself. Because when it's time for retrenchment, it is the less and the least valuable people that will be retrenched. They cannot just sack everybody on a job. They will only sack the less valuable people. So that means you can help yourself now strategize, look at the job, look at your business, look at everything and begin to build ahead. What will people need in the future? What will stand the test of time in the future? I know someone that repairs phone, repairs all this, wristwatch and whatever. And I said, beautiful, but you might soon have no job. You know, it sounds very annoying. How can you say that? I get hard work. You know why? Because presently, and it will soon be released, there are self-healing devices being created right now. What did I call them? Self-healing. How do they work? When they spoil, they heal themselves. This thing sound annoying, isn't it? Yes, self-healing. So your phone spoil. When your phone spoil, you can press a button, a healing button. There will be a healing button. Allow the phone, maybe for like 30 minutes. It will go round and heal it. And it will be back again. So what will be the job of repairers? Eh? You know what that means. What that means is, if you do not stay committed and on track in the process of learning, you will not understand these things. No, nobody is saying right now, everybody go and change your job or everybody go into a path. No, but be a learner. That's what I'm trying to say. Keep expanding your knowledge. Now, when you keep learning, you will find out that as if this thing might soon become obsolete. For example, if your job is writing for people right now, you should be useless. You know why? AI can write for me and it will write for me faster than you. So what are we talking about? Hello? No, do you know how many times in our house that we never needed a doctor anymore because of artificial intelligence? My AI can give me better prescription than doctors now. I'm telling you. Something happens on an emergency. I don't have a doctor to call, but I can use AI and know exactly what to do in everything. Are you getting me? So while you went to study medicine for 7 years, I don't need you. Except maybe for complicated things. So can't you see that if the doctor does not expand and begins to become compliant with latest technology, he will soon lose his job or reduce his income. This is 2026. It's time to expand yourself. I want you to position yourself in the place of knowledge for progress. And let us stop ascribing everything to Satan. And thinking that we do not, it is the devil that is bringing everything to destroy us. A lot of Christians have kept themselves at a position where they cannot move forward because they do not understand that every generation must interpret the purpose of God according to the happenings of their time. The language of God for every season is different. The way God spoke with Abraham is not the way he will speak to you now. Because the language has changed. The language has changed. The times have changed. I told the pastor last week, I told the pastor last week, we were talking, and I said, do you know that if Jesus was in our time, he will not gather people by the riverside? If Jesus was in our time, he will not stay inside a boat and preach. Because nobody will answer him. Jesus, nobody will answer. In this our time, Gen Z answer Jesus. In this. And No. This generation that are looking for AC, they don't have AC in their house, but they say that church no get AC, I know they go. But their house, they don't have AC. Their house where they spend 20 hours every day does not have AC. But church should have AC before they sit down and listen to the word of God. They themselves don't understand English very well, but they say that pastor in English no clean. You see, that is the language of our time. So what will a pastor do? Go and learn English. If you must meet up with the times. You cannot say, forget about them. It's a wicked generation. Hey, don't mind them. Let us go by that gutter side and go and stay and preach the word. Go there. Even some of you here, if I tell you that we are having service beside the gutter, you say, why? Things have changed. I mentioned Bachelor Church one time in a workers meeting, and immediately I was mentioning it. I said, they don't want to hear it. Is it wrong? No, it's the times. The times have changed. You must flow along. Friends, this is 2026. Money will not reduce in Nigeria. But which one will come to you? Hello? Hello? That is why you must spread your hands. Hello? If I do like this, can I receive as much as I will if I do like this? Can I? So, that is what he means by enlarge the place of thy tents and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitation. If you must laugh and if you must smile this year, enlarge. 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 Help me slap someone and say enlarge. Slap the person and say enlarge. Enlarge. Your salary is 50,000. Your salary is 60,000. No, that is not how you are going to laugh this year. Sorry. Did you hear me? That is not how you will laugh. The laughter I told you is not from that place. No, that is not the laughter I meant. The amazing result is not from the 50,000. No. That is why I'm starting the year by telling you about this one, that you should enlarge. Everybody hearing me? Enlarge. 50,000 is coming from here. Beautiful. Get another 100,000 from another hand. Are you hearing me? Use your leg, collect another 150 from another side. This second leg, use it and collect 200 from another side. That is how to laugh. Because there are sharks. There are sharks ready to swallow all those money. You see that 58.99 trillion. You'll be surprised. 10 trillion will enter one person's pocket. Sharks. 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 Only one person can collect 5 trillion. At the end of the day, what will be used around Nigeria will not be more than 15 trillion. If we see that ourselves, we thank God. Good luck, Jonathan's time, our budget was 4 trillion. 4 trillion. Was lives better? Eh? Lives was better at 4 trillion. Now our last year budget was 54 trillion and it was worse. Understand it. The people that cry, oh my heaven, dear Lord, the people that cry are the people that have not expanded their reach. Don't think everybody cry, oh. They increase fuel, some people did not cry. They did not cry. Why? Because the increment brought more money to them. I was discussing with someone yesterday, and I said, you see, if you serve well, you might not have a future in Nigeria. We're talking about our state, and they were saying we want to open crude oil. We need to sell oil. I say very soon we will not need crude oil. Will become useless. You know why? You know why? Okay, tell me. Let me give an example of a state. Just last 2 weeks, Abia State, they have brought in 100 electric buses to run on the road. True? Thank you. 100 electric buses. Then they have a station for charging it. That's where government works. So not all this nonsense. People are sweeting everywhere. Sweet this, sweet that. See, 100. Now, let me ask you, at 100 electric buses, the same state has a minimum of 21 hours power supply. Are you following me? Now, there is a provision now for you to take your car. You take it to government to change it from using fuel to CNG. I think about 1 million or something like that can do that job for you. You change it to CNG where you will no more use fuel. Please, I want to ask you, if your job is selling fuel, When everybody have converted to CNG car, and our light is 21 hours, and there are electric buses for everybody to use. Obi Kubana presently is giving on hire purchase keke napep that is rechargeable. Hello? Please, sorry. Are we still in church? Are you okay? Should I stop? Obi Kubana is giving on hire purchase. I think 6 million naira. Yeah, 6 million naira on hire purchase. Electric keke napep that you will not use fuel. He has cars, luxury cars too, that he is using. I think it has reached Abuja and Lagos. Okay? That does not need fuel. Please, with time, what will fuel be used for? When you bring your own keke napep and say fuel expensive, and I bring my own keke napep and say what is now 350 because I am not buying fuel, what will happen to your business? Do you understand how the world is rolling now? That's why you should begin to think. My challenge to you this morning is to go back and think about your life. I hope you have not been discouraged that you came to church. But I want you to go back and look at yourself and say, what is my future? This job I am doing, is it enough to make me laugh and have amazing results? What is the next hand I need to stretch? This cloth I am sewing, how can you in these times we are living in, all you know how to sew is traditional boo-boo? Or is this is clothes for mama? Or do you know these mamas? That is all that you know how to sew. And you have not gone to upgrade your skill to the latest that Gen Z is wear. You should think faster. You should think faster. You should begin to reason and say, what is in vogue now? May God give you wisdom. May God give you wisdom to be destiny compliant. Because our world is moving fast, oh. Our world is moving fast. See, there are courses that should not be studied again. If you want to go to school, don't waste your time studying some courses. They do not have a future. Except you just want to be a name too that I have certificates. There are jobs that will not be needed. They will not be needed. In the times we are going into, they will not be needed. Begin to reason. And now when you reason these things, you know the next thing you do? Begin to grow yourself. You are growing yourself to position yourself. You begin to learn new skills. That's why in 2026, what you need to do for yourself is grow. I said it's what? It's what? You've got to grow. You've got to grow. Because if you do not grow, you will be pushed out. You will be pushed out. You will be pushed out. The times are serious. There are things you should not take again as a job that you are learning. You are just wasting your time. Because you might do the job for the next 5 years. And artificial intelligence will push you out. Are we together? Are we together? No, look at what happened. Look at what happened. Do you know while Nigeria were busy fighting Boko Haram and fighting ISWAP and sending our soldiers to go and die miserable death, one American soldier did not come to Nigeria. And they massacred hundreds of leaders of ISIS and Boko Haram on Christmas Day. They did not come. Can't you see the difference? They did not come. They only stayed where they are. If you like, you see that their surveillance machine, if you like, shoot it. Nobody is inside. Nobody is inside. They got the information of how all their leaders are gathering to have one meeting. And they said, beautiful, we people should meet very well. And they knew. And they stayed down in the Gulf of Guinea. They did not enter Nigeria, said, and fired one missile. Boo! Boy! Scattered all of them and killed them. No soldier killed. Nobody hurt. Can't you see the difference? Can't you see the difference? Oh, now would have sent like 1,000 soldiers. Surround them. And before you know, they kill innocent people and make women widows everywhere. It's time for you to grow. That's what I'm begging you to do. Are you getting me? Please, this 2026, learn skills. Become better. Become better at that your job. So that you will not become useless. I have someone who came here. He came to see me and he was telling me, Nice guy. He drove nice car. And I was wondering what he does. I know what he told me. Do you want to know what he does? He's a lesson teacher. Teacher. Or should I say teacher? Lesson teacher. I said, how do you, because lesson teacher, I quickly begin to think, and make they just pay them 15,000 every month, 12,000 every month. He said, no, I teach online. I said, tell me. And he began to show me some things. He helps children in the UK do their assignments for £2 per hour. £2 per hour. So, the Nigerians that travel from here to London and then they send their children to school and they're trying to meet up and then they are meeting lesson teachers over there and they're telling them you are going to pay £50 per hour, and he decided to set up something here. And then he's doing adverts and they are meeting him and he said, 1 hour is £2. And by the way, in case you do not know, £1 is 2,500 naira. So per hour he gets 5,000 naira from one child, and he has a number of them. So per day, you can imagine what he takes home. I said, no wonder you're able to buy that kind of a car. Is he doing the same teaching? Yes, but his teaching has a future. Because he is moving with the times. Please, I want you to reorganize your business in 2026. Reorganize your work in 2026. Go and study. Meet your boss. Meet your superior, whoever it is, and let them know that you are now more valuable than you were in 2025. Else, you might become useless. What are you bringing on the table of that organization in 2026? They used to sack people, but they do not sack very valuable people. You cannot be doing work the same way you've been doing since 2019. Another guy is there coming with technology to that same job. And you'll be surprised they will displace you. Yes, they will pay you an extra money and say, don't worry, just use this one and manage it when you get another job. That is why it's time to grow yourself. Are you following me? It's time to grow yourself. It's time to grow yourself. It's time to expand your way of thinking. It's time. There's one surveyor that, you see all these ones, they carry tape and move from place to place. One surveyor showed up and he looked. He did not move. Just did like this, brought out one equipment, just did like this. And started writing. Did like this. If it's you, they came to your place and did like that, will you bring him back? Would you bring him back? Why? This guy know what's up. And you come and say, hold the tape for me. Hold that side. How many be that? 21st century. No. You see, some engineers do not even know that these things exist. That's because you are not reading. It's time we expand our thinking, my friends. The world is looking for something new. This is 21st century. If your business must succeed, it's time you expand. Enlarge it. Don't just remain you. Don't remain at that level. My friends, God wants you to succeed in 2026. But God's hands will be tied if you do not grow. Please, don't spend 2026 roaming all around and playing and no. That your profession, that thing you do, expand it. What value am I bringing to the table? How better can I make my life? What sector can I enter now? You are doing a job, they are paying you a particular amount, and you know that cannot make you laugh. Because you say, yeah, you should laugh and sing, isn't it? This job cannot make me laugh or get something else to attach to it. I'm not saying resign, no. I'm going to resign and say I came to church, they told me to resign. That one concern you. You don't have anything, they told you to resign. I know they will. When hunger hits you, you pray in tongues, more hunger will come. What do? In the daytime, you do the job. You do it. The budget for the year is 58.99 trillion. And it's going to enter some hands. The last year that was hot for many people was 54 trillion. The good luck Jonathan's time that was sweet was 4 trillion. Buhari's budget was 16 trillion. Compare all. And then you should know that the more the hotter it is, it's you. Position yourself. Please. My counsel to you is to enlarge. Tell someone enlarge.
Enlarge.
Enlarge. Please enlarge the place of your tent. Let's close with the scripture again. Give us the scripture. Let's close with it. Isaiah 54. And I want you to look at it again and again. Enlarge the place of your tent. That is the common sense number 1 for 2026. Do you get that? Enlarge. That your money is not enough. That your business, that your job is not enough to make you laugh and smile. Enlarge the place of your tent. And then they will stretch forth the curtains of thine habitation. Spare not, don't consider anything. Lengthen thy cords and strengthen thy stakes. Enlarge, please. As you go into 2026, enlarge. You must not stay in one profession. No, it's not in this kind of economy. If you are into transportation, if you are into engineering, you can go into health. Yes. You can invest into someone. You say, I am good in health. Open a health avenue for the person. And I don't understand why some people, the moment I say invest into someone, what many people, people buy these days, so they will shop your money. That is because you are not growing. You are not growing. Even you, the business owner, you are not growing. I asked someone that told me that. I said, is Dangote in Calabar? Is there no Dangote in here, in Calabar? Is Dangote himself here? We're in Port Harcourt with a friend and he was going to buy something and we're going. Someone just sent the address, and we're going. It's a farm. There to buy eggs in large quantity. And we're driving and going. And he said, okay, yes, this is the place. He said, where are you? And he said, okay, yes, I've seen you. Turn left. And we turn left. And we're coming. He said, yes, just keep coming. Yes, you have reached. See that red gate? You can drive in. Just horn, they will open. He said, yes. And we drove in. He said, okay, just hold on. Somebody is coming to meet you now. And the person came. He said, but where are you? He said, I'm in Lagos. Oh. But guess what? He has a CCTV even in the street that sees who is coming. And he was saying, okay, that one is so and so amount. This one is so. He was doing the business right from Lagos. Who can cheat him? They tell you to open business. I said, I will show my money. Grow. In these times and season, I can monitor you in your house from my house. America and Nigeria, how are they monitoring Boko Haram? That is the development I'm saying. So enlarge your thinking. Say, put up something in some place. Say, no, people bad. They will shop everything. As the person is chopping it, you are supposed to be seeing the person. I was in a friend's office. We were sitting down, laughing, chatting. And guess what? I was sitting in front of him and all our attention was just on the screen while talking. On that screen are 32 screens, sub-screen on the screen. All the cars passing in the front of his business place. All the cars. The main road. He has a camera, he's seeing. Whoever is entering, he has. Then, every segment is a provision, it's a supermarket. So every segment, there's one camera. So you want to carry something, he's seeing you. Far away, but he can see you. Let us grow. Spare not, don't consider. It is 2026, it's time to expand. Are you hearing me? It is time to expand. Don't have a small mind. And I know that this year, you shall laugh and you shall sing. I said you shall laugh and you shall sing. You shall laugh and you shall sing in the name of Jesus.